Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Tesla stock is up 3.5% today. Elon Musk dropped us another pretty big update on the status of the Tesla phone. Elon Musk, when asked by Joe Rogan in a new interview if Tesla is going to make a phone, Elon Musk says, no, we're not doing a phone. We could do a phone, but it's not something we want to do unless we have to. Which I did find it interesting. Elon Musk says they could do a phone. So whether or not that does come one day, we'll see, but doesn't look like Tesla has any plans to as of now. Let's face it, Optimus is about the same market, total addressable market as a phone. Anyone that has a phone could probably benefit from an Optimus bot anyways. But as I mentioned in the intro of this video, Tesla stock is up 3.5% today, and we will discuss exactly why that is here in this video. In fact, the markets as a whole are doing pretty well today. The Nasdaq is up about 1%, S&P up 0.82%, the Dow is up 0.76%, and the Russell 2000 is up 0.6%. The VIX is down 7% today. Bond yields are higher by about 4.5 basis points. There's a lot of green out there. Bonds are a little concerning though. This is the big thing to watch. After the election, do bond yields come down or do they go even higher? It's starting to feel like we will get a sell-off in yields once the election is over with, no matter who wins. And I think it's a great sign that markets are higher today. Yields are higher today, because if you see yields come down after the election, that could fuel more of a rally after the election, right? From yields coming down. So if markets are going higher as yields go higher, what happens if yields go down and uncertainty leaves markets coming tomorrow? Markets probably go even higher. Now, I do want to say I don't think this is going to be a solely big tech driven rally. You can see big tech is doing pretty well today. Amazon up 0.71%, Meta up 1.5%, Apple up 13 points, 0.12%, Microsoft up 0.86%, and Nvidia up 2.23%. But these big tech names are doing nothing compared to Tesla, up almost 4%, SoFi up almost 6%, Palantir, look at that one, up 15% today. I think you're going to get a broader based rally if we do see green after the election. I don't think it's going to be a narrow rally with just big tech. I mean, look at the RSP. The RSP is up 0.61%. This is the equal weighted S&P at the time of recording this video, which is performing better than all of your big tech names besides Microsoft, which is kind of in line with what the broader, markets or RSP is doing. Meta and Nvidia. Google, Amazon, and Apple are underperforming the equal weight S&P, so the average stock in the S&P. With that said, the Cybertruck X account says, "Oh, Canada." And it looks like they're gearing up to start deliveries. Tesla has raised the wages of all employees at its Giga Berlin factory by 4% since the start of November. The hike comes a month after Tesla said it would give permanent jobs from November 1st to 500 temporary workers there. Tesla China offers a Giga Shanghai tour incentive. Domestic customers who ordered a new Tesla through Tesla China's official trade-in service before December 3rd would have the opportunity to win a tour of Giga Shanghai. Here we have new energy vehicle insurance registrations in China for last week. BYD came in at 96,300 units. Tesla, second place at 15,700 units. This does include both PHEVs and BEVs, so hybrids and electric soul vehicles. With that said, Tesla insured 15,700 Teslas in China last week, the best week of Q4 so far. And the Model 3 long range with Nova wheels now shows a range of 316 miles, up from 305 before. Starting tonight, Tesla's offering a record low loan rate of 0% APR in Canada for new Model 3 and Model Y finance orders with a purchase of FSD supervised. Tesla will soon roll out a new blind spot warning feature where if you try to open a door while an approaching object is detected in your blind spot, The blind spot warning light will flash and auto warning will sound, and the door will not open on the first press of the button. Press the button again to override the warning. A judge rejects the request to block Elon Musk's $1 million voter giveaway. Elon Musk in America PAC running a scam and illegal voter lottery, says the DA. Tesla's rolling out a new feature in their app that allows you to select an area of concern for service. Option activity today in Tesla stock is again quite positive. You have 59 different trades totaling $17.44 million with a positive order value of 65%. Open interest to the call side for the expiration of this Friday is 56.36% calls and 43.64% puts. So firmly expecting an upside move in Tesla stock throughout the rest of this week, as per just the collective option positioning. Here on the day today, you have 2.84% short interest of free float, $19.23 billion sold short in Tesla stock, totaling 79.2 million shares. And on the day today, you have return shares of 454,000, borrowed shares of 311,000. That means you actually have 143,000 shares that are being covered on today. Now here on the day today, we did have ISM Services PMIs. This came in at 56. The forecast was 53.8. So you did beat on ISM Services, which could explain some of the move higher in yields. Although I think most of the move higher in yields so far has been really around this whole pre-election trade, and that's one reason why after the election results come out, I think we'll know who the president is, number one, tonight. But number two, after we know, you're probably going to see those yields fall because of how much we've kind of priced in higher yields for the election event itself. Now, ISM Services business activity came in at 57.2, down from 59.9 in last month's report. Employment came in at 53.0, better than the expected 48. So you were expecting employment to be negative. It was actually positive by 3 points. So that was a 5-point beat there. New orders came in at 57.4. The estimate was 58.0. And ISM Services prices came in at 58.1, pretty much in line with the estimate of 58.0. So slightly stronger ISM Services PMIs. And that could be a reason why bond yields are higher. Tesla publishes a patent for adopting neural network on hardware platforms. Could be for licensing FSD, but it's too soon to know that with certainty. Here today, the CNN Fear and Greed Index is coming in at 45, which is on the low side of neutral, close to fear. And the percent of stocks trading above their 50-day moving average is up to about 53% today. You have 3.61% of all stocks breaking above their 50-day moving average. So you're actually seeing a pretty good day today for broader markets. Google Trends data for the Tesla lineup is slowing down a little bit as far as worldwide search trends. Cybertruck is popping upwards a little bit. I'm just going to pull up the United States here because that's the problem area that we need to see get better. And it's a downtrend for the US. Really, it's just pretty stable levels of search trend activity as of recently, but you did see a spike in mid-October, but that just did not lead into a larger spike for search trend data. If it does start to spike again, that's going to be a really good sign because we need like 500,000 plus deliveries to hit the target that Tesla previously set out. In the next video, we will discuss where Tesla stock could be going next following the results of the election that we will most likely get today. It seems like the swing states reported 85% of their votes the night of the election, which is almost enough to call a state as long as there's a good margin of error there, right? So we're talking North Carolina, we're talking Georgia, we're talking Michigan, Pennsylvania. These are going to be the states, Wisconsin, that ultimately decide the election. So we could actually know tonight, despite some of the fears of maybe a contested election and not knowing the election results for multiple days. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this information down below in the comments section. You guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.